All right. Well, welcome to the Joe HRG podcast episode. Whatever, I don't remember. Hello there, and I brought another guest. Introduce yourself.
Hello. This is how should they what they should call me? What should they call me?
They should call you by your last name. I don't know.
Carilli?
Yeah.
This is your boy Carilli on the podcast. Was I already a guest on here or no?
No, you were a guest on the live stream.
The live stream, yes, that was what I was a guest on. Hello there.
Yeah. He did the live streams a while back with me.
On YouTube.
Usually on YouTube. First order of business, I'm now on Spotify as the same thing. It still says Joe HRG podcast. Yeah, so I'm also on Spotify and YouTube, so that's cool. I'll still do that. What are we talking about?
What do y'all want to talk about today?
Well, it's just us, so what do you want to talk about?
Oh,
We're going on a trip, so we're recording this really early.
yeah, we're not gonna be in town for like 4 days. I
Yeah.
don't know if y'all could hear that. We won't be in town for 4 days, so as Joe H or G said, we're recording this now. So, topic of conversation. Back to school.
I already did that.
Oh, you already. Oh, great. Okay. Topic of conversation number 2. So let's talk about the album. So there are 5 to 6 songs of the album, correct?
Yes.
So,
You gotta say it's Bloodroot, though, because I don't know if they're gonna know.
oh, so the album for Bloodroot, the band that Joey is in,
Yes.
that I'm in,
That I created.
that he created, that Leela is in. We have an album coming out whenever we finish it. It's gonna have 6 songs probably. Yeah, it's going. I mean,
We recorded.
we recorded our fully recorded almost like our first song, so that's good. It's a positive.
Yeah. At least full band recording on our first song almost finished. I've been sitting on my own like versions of the thing, so I've had like guitar and bass tracks done with vocals for like months, but
We
I
just
kn-
have to get to it.
we got to get to all that so I can get them to be able to play it as well. And yeah, so that's sort of the band business. We need a distributor for Spotify
Yeah.
for our band.
Any distributors see this voice crack, hear this, or follow the podcast, or if you have a friend who's a distributor and you follow the podcast, hit him up, let him know that we're in South Carolina.
Yeah, let them know that we need them. We're going to need a distributor. And let people know about booking. And eventually I will hopefully I can get in contact with them if you send me him or send him my way. I'll try and get in contact with them and try and show them my demo stuff. That way we have something to go off of, a basis. And so what else? We can talk about the trip because I haven't.
Do you want to talk about school lunch?
Oh, okay. You can talk about school lunch first. We're going to talk about school lunches.
School lunches. So, school lunches. At our school, we do not go to a public school, which I am not a fan of our school. Joey knows that. Joey's not a fan of our school.
I'm not 100%.
Me and Joey are both kind of similar in that aspect. We're both ready to go, as Joe just said. If you didn't hear that, which you probably didn't.
I can always just see if it.
Yeah.
I can always raise them.
But our school lunches, last year our school lunches were a lot worse than this year. But thankfully, this year we actually got some upgrades, a little bit. A lot of the stuff is the same, but we did get like some new stuff. We got the lunchroom mapped out better, and it's a lot more easier to get around, I'd say, than last year. The food ain't bad. The food is not bad. It's not amazing, obviously. But we go to a private school, so, it should be better, I'd say, than what the public schools give out, because the public schools, their lunches are not, they don't have a huge budget on their lunches.
No.
Which, makes sense. So, I'll give it, Joe's going to say something.
Yeah, that's sort of the thing, is like school lunches suck. We started our government class, and anytime I talk to anyone about that class, and as soon as I say I sit next to, you know him, Connor. As soon as I say I sit next to a person, they say, "Oh, so he's carrying it," and I'm like, "I guess." I don't really know. I don't think he is, but he could be carrying us. I don't know.
Yeah.
For the most part, I do the stuff alone, though.
And, for class?
Yeah. I already did. For group work, I do most... me and said person do most of the stuff, and then we just talk about it.
Yeah.
And then... Yeah, so that's fun. Government can be fun.
That can be a fun class to have arguments and whatnot about,
Especially when you have two polar opposites
when you have
in the same class.
two different groups of people in the same class. There's very far right said persons in the class, and there's far left said persons in the class.
So
it's
always fun.
Don't come and find me, government, but I go on the anarchist side. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna lie. I actually would be on the anarchist spectrum a little bit. I'm like,
green, but
yeah, because I'm left, but I'm kind of anarchy. So that's my take. But it's a fun class because you have arguments and chill, and we have a good mediator, Mr. Teacher Man.
Mr. Teacher Man.
He's a good teacher, and I've only had him for 3 days. I think it's pretty cool.
He's pretty relaxed.
Very relaxed dude. Knows how to keep the class calm, and has good opinions on government.
He sits right next to.
He sits right. He stands. He's teaching right next to me, where I sit.
And his sort of what he said he got on the test was the same thing I got. So we were both one up, one over.
Yeah, it's funny.
I find that weird. I have the same view as my government teacher.
I mean, some people are similar. You're just similar to his views.
I read the chapter already. Apparently, it's like what we did in class.
So the chapter for reading, we have to
write notes.
We have to write notes on it.
Yeah.
It's not long reading, right?
No, it's like 8 pages.
So then, okay, got it.
Yeah. Reading for classes. Do it, and you're supposed to.
You'll be prepared for the next class.
Yes, you'll be prepared for next class, and you won't look terrible. What else? We're outside of school. Let's talk about.
Narcotics.
No,
we can't talk about that.
no,
No narcotics.
No, not now. Let's talk about YouTube drama. It exists. It's a thing. There are commentary channels that are covering it currently. Go watch them if you really want to hear commentary.
What kind of YouTube drama are we talking about?
We're talking about just like any. Most of it's like the Minecraft drama currently.
Screw that.
It's all just like Twitter Minecraft drama where everyone's trying to cancel each other.
Screw the Minecraft drama. I don't mess with that game at all.
Yeah, it's mostly like Twitter drama, but they're targeting people who are Minecraft YouTubers on Twitter. It's hilarious. It's funny.
I have something to say.
If it's inappropriate, you have to.
It's not.
Okay, because my dad's watching this.
Oh, it's not.
Okay.
My TikTok got banned permanently.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything. The thing is, I didn't violate any guidelines. So.
Did you say anything that was against the Chinese regime?
No.
Okay.
No. So I had gotten multiple violations and warnings for nothing. Like, apparently, like, if you don't wear a shirt in a video, they'll like flag it, and then which happened to me multiple times.
Okay.
But like the thing is, I was fully clothed, and then they banned me temporarily twice. And before that, I got like warnings and stuff from the app, and I was like getting so annoyed by that, and it really pissed me off because I didn't know that I had one more thing left, and then until I'd get permanently banned, like one more violation left. And every time, I don't understand it, because every time it says minor safety, and it's just weird because, like, I mean, I'm a minor, but I'm not, like, I'm clothed in a video, and I'm not going against any guidelines, like other guidelines in their rules in their community. So it made no sense to me. It really pissed me off because I did have a decent following on there, and I lost it all. And I sent an appeal in, like a long paragraph, because they let you do that once before you get permanently banned. They might go over it. But guys, if you're like a smaller TikTok, if you have like a smaller TikTok following, like it's kind of decent, but you don't have that many, they probably won't even read your appeal. So they won't review it. Hopefully, we'll see. If I try to sign in and it lets me in my account, then it means that I did not get permanently banned.
Yeah. I'll say, if you have TikTok, you can use it. If you don't, I wouldn't encourage downloading it. I don't want to encourage it just because most people already have it, or I don't feel like encouraging it in case it, in like future pretenses, because you always got to watch out for the future nowadays. Anyway, in future pretenses, if there's something that bad happens, I can't be blamed for any association. Well, not any association, but any association of telling you guys to download it. I do not suggest it.
Because it's either a time waster, or you're gonna do, like, you're actually gonna get a following on it, and like, like get up in the app, like move up and whatever. And so yeah, most people waste their time on just watching TikToks all day. So yeah, like Joe said,
I don't endorse it.
Yeah, I don't endorse it.
I don't endorse it for future
because
reference.
it's not the best app. I'll just say that.
I'll say
I'm just pissed.
I'll say it this way. Anything I say now can be held against me later, so I'm not endorsing them in case something bad happens. Because I know something's going to happen eventually, and I'm going to get blamed for it somehow. And people are going to be like, I don't know, I'm going to get banned from, you promoted a bad thing, we should cancel him, and he should not have a job here anymore. I don't want to lose my job in the future, so I'm telling you now, I don't endorse it.
But
Just in case. In case the podcast takes off.
So, yeah.
That's that.
TikTok, unban me now. Please, like now. Do it today. Look at the appeal. Review it.
I'm going to edit that out.
Why?
Because I'm not, that makes
We're not endorsing TikTok. Okay, let's say this. Okay, I am not endorsing people to download this app. Joey is not endorsing people to download this app. I'm not saying go get the app. I'm saying for me, just myself and I, TikTok unban me. Joey is not on TikTok.
Yes.
So there we go to clarify. Thank you.
Thank you for clarifying that, because that's the thing, because it almost seems contradictory. But no, we're
not contradicting what he just said.
Yeah, yeah.
So
we weren't trying to. What else? Bloodroot has an Instagram. You can follow
that.
You can follow that.
Gosh, you're not following that. What are you doing? That's how you keep up with everything.
There's another. There's my Instagram. Joe.
Go follow his personal Instagram.
What is it? JoeHen16.
Oh, also, if you follow the Bloodroot Instagram, that's how you know about the album. So when the album comes out,
Yeah, we'll
put it on there, and then you're gonna be like, oh, how do I find out? You should have been following.
Or well, I'll tell all of YouTube.
You're gonna put it on the podcast.
I'm gonna put it on the podcast too. I'm gonna tell everybody.
I will promote it on my Instagram if I'm allowed to at my Instagram.
Yeah.
My
So
Instagram's Carilli. That's my last name, pronounced Carilli. There we go.
yeah, just like he introduced himself,
Yes.
almost.
Without the at.
Without the yeah. So I guess that's about as far as we can go because it's been about 15-20 minutes. That's usually the range.
So, follow the socials, man. I don't want to be the guy that in the end of the video/podcast that says, "Oh yeah, subscribe."
No, I don't say subscribe.
But
Don't
I will say,
subscribe.
Follow the Instagram though.
Follow the Instagram if you want. Subscribe only if you want. Only do it if you want to.
This is not forceful.
This is not forceful at all. Anyway, stay safe, stay alive.
Peace out.
Have a good morning, a good evening, and a good night.
Adios.
Adios. Goodbye.